My precious child, there were many moments in your life when you cried because I did not give you what you asked for. At the time, you believed silence meant rejection. You believed closed doors meant abandonment. You believed delays meant I had forgotten your name. But if I had handed you every desire exactly when you demanded it, would your soul still be standing strong today? Would your heart still carry peace? Would your spirit still be alive with hope? One day, when you look back with clear eyes instead of wounded emotions, you will realize something beautiful. You were protected far more times than you were denied. There were storms I kept away from your life that you never noticed. There were relationships I removed because they would have broken you slowly. There were paths you begged to walk that secretly led toward destruction instead of destiny. My love was never designed to keep you comfortable every moment of your journey. My love was designed to shape you, strengthen you, and awaken wisdom inside your spirit. I do not simply keep you safe like someone hiding from the world. I teach your soul how to stand strong in the middle of difficult seasons. I teach you how to recognize truth from illusion. I teach you how to value what gives life instead of chasing what only shines for a moment. You often think I have stepped away when life becomes confusing, but I have never abandoned you, not even for 1 second. Even in silence, I am working. Even in delays, I am protecting. Even when you cannot understand my ways, I am guiding your future with loving hands. There are seasons when you sit quietly remembering the years that disappeared too quickly. You think about dreams that never became reality. You remember opportunities you failed to take. You replay old mistakes over and over in your mind until regret becomes a heavy chain around your soul. Sometimes you compare yourself to others and wonder why their lives seem to move faster than yours. You see people building families, reaching success, achieving goals, while you still feel uncertain about your direction. And slowly, a painful whisper begins to grow inside your heart. You are too late. Too late to change. Too late to begin again. Too late to discover purpose. Too late to become who you were meant to be. But listen carefully, my child. That voice does not come from me. It is one of the enemy's oldest lies. Darkness loves to convince weary hearts that their season is already past. Because the moment you believe there is no future ahead, you stop walking toward the doors I am preparing to open. You do not understand yet that I am not controlled by human timing. Time itself rests inside my hands. What feels delayed to you is still perfectly arranged within my plan. People rush because they fear missing opportunities. But I never rush because I already see the beginning and the ending together. You feel pressure from society, pressure from age, pressure from expectations. You think your purpose must appear quickly. You think success belongs only to those who move fast and never fail. But my greatest works have often begun through people the world considered too old, too weak, too broken, or too late. Remember Abraham. When I spoke promises over his life, his body already carried the weight of old age. Yet I turned impossibility into testimony. Remember Moses. He spent years hidden in the wilderness, believing his greatest season was over. Yet the desert became the very place where I prepared him for leadership. Remember Peter. He thought failure had destroyed his future after denying me. Yet I still used him powerfully because my mercy was greater than his mistakes. Do you see now? Human beings call it too late, but I often call it the beginning. The years you regret were not meaningless. Even the painful seasons were shaping something deep inside you. Hardship taught you compassion. Waiting taught you endurance. Failure taught you humility. Heartbreak softened your spirit so you could understand the pain of others instead of becoming proud and cold. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not your tears. Not your waiting. Not your confusion. Not even your broken seasons. Every chapter carries purpose, even the chapters you wanted to erase. Right now, you think you are waiting for me to act, but often you are actually waiting for visible results while I am still working underground where your eyes cannot see. A seed buried beneath the soil appears lifeless to those standing above it, yet hidden in darkness, roots are growing deeper every day. The seed fights silent battles nobody notices. It struggles against hard ground, cold nights, storms, and pressure. But those hidden struggles prepare it for future growth. Your life is no different. I am strengthening your roots before I raise your branches. I am removing unhealthy desires before I release blessings. I am purifying motives before I trust you with greater responsibility. There are dreams you wish I would fulfill immediately, but if I open certain doors before your heart was ready, those very blessings would become burdens. Some people receive success before developing wisdom, and success destroys them. Some receive influence before learning humility, and pride ruins them completely. I refuse to let your future collapse because of impatience. That is why I work carefully with your soul. You believe nothing has changed because you cannot yet see the final picture. But behind the scenes, I am arranging details you do not understand. I am guiding the right people toward your life. I am redirecting paths. I am closing dangerous doors. I am aligning moments together like pieces of a puzzle. What I create is not rushed. A true calling is not manufactured quickly like a machine product. It is handcrafted slowly with care, patience, wisdom, and refinement. I am never in a hurry while creating something precious. Slow growth is still growth. Silence does not mean